Hello. The Suzy Giordano technique for babies to sleep is a method that aims to teach the baby to sleep alone for 12 hours a day, starting from 12 weeks of life. Did you like the idea? Let's go. It is based on 4 fundamentals. The child must adapt to the family, not the family to him. As a parent, you should feel in charge. Sleeping is a skill that is learned and that must be taught. Sleep training requires commitment and hard work from parents. To apply the technique, you need to follow some steps. Establish a daily routine of feeding and napping, respecting the needs of the baby and the family. Offer the baby enough milk during the day, so that he does not need to wake up at night to breastfeed. Put the baby in the crib when he is sleepy, but still awake, and let him fall asleep alone. Use the controlled crying technique, which consists of letting the baby cry for a few minutes and then comforting him without taking him out of the crib, progressively increasing the interval between visits. Train daytime sleep, gradually reducing naps until the baby sleeps only twice during the day. The Suzy Giordano technique promises results in 2 weeks, but requires discipline and persistence from parents. It can also be adapted according to the characteristics and preferences of each family. What is the opinion of experts on this technique? The opinion of experts on the Suzy Giordano technique is varied. Some professionals support the method and claim that it is effective and safe for the baby, as long as it respects the needs and pace of each child. Other experts criticize the technique and argue that it can cause stress, anxiety and insecurity in the baby, as well as harm the effective bond with parents. They argue that the baby's cry is a form of communication and that he needs to be attended and welcomed by his parents, especially in the first months of life. Therefore, there is no definitive answer about the validity of the Suzy Giordano technique. It is up to parents to evaluate the pros and cons of the method and decide if it fits their reality and values. The most important thing is to ensure the well-being and healthy development of the baby. To find out if your baby is ready for Suzy Giordano's technique, you need to observe some signs that indicate that he has the ability and interest in sleeping alone for longer. These signs are: the baby is at least 12 weeks old, or 14 weeks old, if premature. The baby weighs at least 4.5 kilograms. The baby can breastfeed well and gain weight adequately. The baby has no health problems that require night feeding. The baby shows signs of tiredness and sleepiness before sleeping, such as yawning, rubbing his eyes or getting irritated. If the baby shows these signs, he may be ready to start sleep training. However, it is important that parents consult their pediatrician before applying the technique, to check if there are any contraindications or risks for the baby. In addition, parents should respect their baby's rhythm and needs, and not force him to sleep more than he wants or needs. If you feel a little insecure about applying Suzy Giordano's technique to your baby, don't worry. There are several others. Surely one will seem attractive to you, according to your preferences and your child's characteristics. Some of them are the Nana technique, which consists of letting the baby cry in the crib for a few minutes and then comforting him without taking him out of the crib, progressively increasing the interval between visits. The baby whisperer technique, which proposes to establish a daily routine of feeding, activity and nap, following the acronym EASY, eat, activity, sleep, and putting the baby in the crib when he is sleepy, but still awake. The chair technique, which suggests placing a chair next to the crib and sitting on it until the baby falls asleep, without interacting with him, and gradually moving away from the crib every night until leaving the room. These techniques have advantages and disadvantages, and may work better for some babies than others. The important thing is to respect your child's pace and needs, and consult your pediatrician before starting any sleep training. In case you haven't seen it yet, the video, 10 Amazing Tips to Help Your Babies Sleep, brings other interesting ideas that have worked with many babies. Feel free to choose the best one for your case. What really matters is that your baby has beautiful dreams and a long and healthy life.